Priorities in life. How in the world do you teach something profound to a room full of squirrels about how to set priorities? My name is Tom. Thank you for watching. For this one, you're going to need a glass jar, some golf balls, some gravel, and some sand. Now, a disclaimer here. I am definitely not in the habit of stealing somebody's idea off the internet, an idea for a good object lesson. But I stumbled across this one. If you recognize this when I describe it, please leave any information you can in the comments below, and we'll try to give credit where credit is due. The video I saw was of a man sitting on his teacher's desk. He must have been a professor, probably talking to a first-year college class. He took out a glass jar, and he had a pouch there, and he reached inside, and he pulled out a bunch of golf balls. And he emptied the bag into the jar until it was full of golf balls. He asked the students, "Is this jar full? Would you agree?" And they, yep, that's full. Then he would take out the gravel. He poured the gravel in until it was full up. Naturally, the gravel filled up the spaces between the golf balls. And he said, "Would you now consider this to be full?" He said, "The golf balls represent the biggest priorities in life." Now, he wasn't talking about Christian priorities, and we're going to get to that in just a minute. Then he said, "The gravel is the smaller priorities, and obviously the big priorities are the ones that we need to focus on if we want to live our lives wisely." Okay, good. Then he pulls out a bag of sand, and he pours the sand in and fills it up and pats it down. I forget how he described the sand, but to me, that's the noise of life. I have a sock drawer with probably half a dozen pairs of white socks, and when I reach in, I don't prioritize. I don't say, okay, I'm going to start from the left and work this way. That's not an important thing to dwell on. The important things for the Christian life we'll get to in just a minute. But here's what he said that was brilliant. He said, "What if I had taken the sand and filled the jar up with that before I took care of the big priorities and the medium-sized priorities? There would be no room for them in my life." His point was clear. Don't major on the minor stuff, major on the major stuff. Well, when it comes to us as Christians, we need to prioritize the things that make our life, our relationship with God, really blossom and work. If you need some examples of that to talk to your kids about, use the Lord's Prayer, Our Father in Heaven. Okay, priority number one, is God your Father? Have you been born in God's family? Hallowed be your name. Do you honor God with your life? Do you worship him and nothing else? Your kingdom come. Do you serve your king? That's a priority. It's an important priority. What are you going to do to actually put your Christianity out there where it makes a difference in the world? The next one is your will be done. Well, where do you find God's will? You find it in the Bible. So that should be a big priority. Learn that thing. Thank you for watching this video, and God bless you all. See you in the next one.